Yo, 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 yo. Now that the raid is open, let us go into the raid. Strategy and healing guides. Ace Logo, take us there. Okay, so if you've seen these videos before, I'm changing up the model. Previous when I did this, I was not able to raid 25-man progression, run logs, and record at the same time. Now I have a very good computer that can. So I'm going to show you actual footage of the kill, mostly of the kill, and we'll show the actual mechanics as they happen as well. So that should help everyone out a lot more. But this is Jinrock, first boss. I mean, this has just come out less than a few hours ago, so obviously, like, you know, this is not the hardest boss in the game. We already shit on him. But in terms of healing, there's not a lot going on, to be honest with you. There's one or two key things that you have to keep in mind for, and we'll show those. But I've put a blue marker down. Okay, this is just preliminary stuff. I put a blue marker down. This is gonna be your best friend as a healer. This area here, you see this? Now let's get rid of it so you can actually see. The actual circle in here is absolutely the most important place to stand on this fight. You'll see why when we do the fight, but in terms of healing, the puddles, all that stuff, they're important, but this is where the fight happens as a healer. Okay, so if you have anything that you know you need to center around a certain area, this is where it's going to need to be centered when the key healing mechanic starts. All right, so I don't have much to talk about before this. I might as well go right into the footage and we'll check it out there. All right, so here we go. Bosses started. All right, now you'll notice there's not a lot of healing going out. As I've said, it's not a very healing intense fight. There's not a lot to know as any spec. First thing you'll see right there, the little that lightning. You see that lightning hitting the tank and hitting the raid? That's step one in the fight. It's called static wound. Okay, you see the tank die there. That's not necessarily a healing fall, I don't believe, but either way, that is him hitting the tank and the tank spreading the damage to everyone in the raid. Now, the second thing you'll see is that puddle. Okay, that's a pretty important part of the fight from a healer's perspective as well. Although it doesn't increase healing done, it increases healing taken. So, as I tried to say in the beginning of the fight, and you'll see me doing now, it increases the damage you take by nature damage, which doesn't really come into play until later, but I feel like there's no reason for me to stand in there. As long as the DPS are standing in there, it makes it much easier to heal them. Now, you'll see we'll all congregate towards the middle here as the, what's it called, Lightning Storm. Yes, he's casting it now, and this is where everything shit hits the fan. Okay, you need a cooldown or two for sure for this over the duration. Now, don't forget, rogues can smoke bomb, so that helps. But otherwise, we got Aura Mastery working, double totems work, amazing. Discipline Priest Bubble, you have to stack, because if you're in the blue, in the puddle, you'll take extra damage from it. You will die. You will get one shot by a tick. So you definitely all need to stack anyway. So you might as well toss down the bubble. Druids can trank. Monks could do their revitalization. It's not too tricky, but you need, I'm telling you right now, you need a coordination of cooldowns, because our first attempt, we fucking popped everything we had on the first one. Nobody took any damage. And then the second one, we got our ass kicked. So as you move in further in the fight, obviously more pools go out. The healing gets a bit more intense as you're using mana. It's fairly straightforward. In terms of the goal, as from a healer, I would say just stay steady. It shouldn't last that long. It's a very tight enrage, but the damage from the puddles make it a joke, especially on normal. I think it's supposed to be a 7-minute enrage, but I think we cleared in like 4 minutes, so it's not, it's a 4-minute and 24-second clip, isn't it? So let's have a look. Yep, so I think here we go, another lightning storm. Now you'll see the room is starting to get a lot tighter, and people are already saying, like, where the fuck are we going to stand? But if you are right where I showed you, that where I had the blue X, the blue box or whatever, that is the perfect safe spot. No matter what configuration these puddles have, you will always find safe haven there. It's not going to be easy, but you have to be right there. And as long as you have the right type of cooldowns rolling, very straightforward fight. So I would recommend after one of those lightning storms is definitely the time to pot. I don't think I even potioned here. I mean, I really just didn't need it. I'm not sure exactly how much I finished the fight with mana-wise, but essentially it's just the static wound and the lightning storm in terms of a healer. I would definitely recommend, like I said, just a set rotation of cooldowns, a set balance, balance of healers. Like if you have, if you could bring a decent balance. We did this with 7 healers. I don't know if you need to do this with 7 healers. Probably would have been even quicker without, but I mean, you could probably 5 heal this, to be honest with you. As long as you have the right cooldowns, that's about it. But I think that's everything. This focus lightning thing is, I mean, this is a mechanic that should be dealt with by your raid no matter what. So this is not something I'm going to be explaining. But you see there, I get caught out a bit because I wasn't prepared. But yeah, that's it. And boss about to die, and everybody's like, "Yay, boss dead! How the fuck do we do this?" And look, I got one of those things as well. How cool is that? So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, man. We're moving on to the next one, though. Otherwise, I got a lot of these to pump out.